Hi, so the next few weeks are going to continue to focus on what's happening through your midsection, but also bringing your awareness into your arms and shoulders. So really think about having space in your shoulder joints as you're working through these movements. One of the ways to do that is to really press down into the floor, which will help the muscles in your arms to engage, and then really think about keeping that space across the front of your shoulders, pushing your body away from the floor when your hands are on the floor. So we're going to start in plank. You can either do straight arm or bent arm for this. So straight arms, crease of the elbows, faces forwards, really pressing down through your hands. Think of lengthening your shoulders away from the floor. Bent arms, same principles. You can either take your palms together or hands down, but really pressing down through the whole of your forearms and your hands in this position. And either way, just trying to keep straight line, shoulder, hip, heel, reaching back through your heels. And then we're going to take 5 breaths, moving the hips forwards and backwards from the plank position. Maybe straight arm, bending elbows, or you can stay on your forearms for this. And then bending your knees. Knees slightly back behind your hips. Walk your hands forwards. Hips stay high, chest low. Inhale, coming back up to all fours, coming back into a plank position. So really pressing down, crease the elbows forwards, really pushing the floor away from you. As you exhale again, bending into your elbows. Inhale, lengthening, roll onto the outside edge of one foot, reaching up. Lifting up your hips, really imagine somebody's pulling your top arm up. Exhale back to plank, maybe dipping down. Rolling on to the other side, really reaching up. Exhale back to plank, lowering your knees down. Walk your hands forward, hips high, chest low. And then come up to sitting, legs straight out in front of you. Push through your heels. Think of spreading your toes and pushing through the balls of your feet. So you're really trying to activate your feet. Pressing down through the whole of the backs of your legs. Yes, there will be a slight gap under your knees. Lifting and lengthening up through your chest. And then taking your hands, this depends on how long your arms are. So they might be beside your hips or slightly back. Keeping your gaze down towards your feet. Think about where your head and your chin is. So you can slightly tuck, but you're not curling and you're not looking up. And then lifting up your hips. You can either have straight legs here or bending your knees, lifting up your hips, crease the elbows, facing forwards again, and then bending your elbows, keeping your hips high and straighten. So either bent legs or straight legs. then coming back up to sitting. Take one arm up onto your shoulder blade, other arm up to elbow, or you can take the hand maybe behind you. They may or may not reach. So it's just really pressing one elbow up towards the ceiling, the other down towards the floor. But if, like me, you're a little bit stiff, you can just stay in this position. Keep lifting and lengthening through your chest. And then changing sides. Exhale, releasing your arms. And then you're going to take your hands back behind you, either holding onto opposite elbows. And just really allowing the front of your chest to lengthen. Maybe taking your palms together. Keep thinking of lifting your elbows as you press your palms in towards each other. And then exhale, release. For those of you doing desk work, palms up towards the ceiling, fingertips towards your knees, and just gently pressing your body forwards over your arms. And then flipping around, palms down, fingertips towards your knees. If that is too strong in the floor, you can use bricks or wedges, or just gently start wherever your hands and palms are and maybe ease your way into it. Have a great week. I'll be back next week with another clip on arms and abs.